Join the movement. Go all electric with Pure Electric.
We respectfully acknowledge the Palawa people as the traditional owners of the land on which we live and the waters and skies surrounding us. We pay our respects to elders past and present and acknowledge the Palawa people's deep and ongoing connection to country. We're wanting to share a little bit about our house in the hope that it helps others to see that building an energy efficient house doesn't have to be expensive or hard, and that you can still achieve a high-end contemporary finish. I'm going to talk you through some general design features and then some specific design features that we incorporated that are aligned with passive house principles. We have 10 acres on a north-facing sloping block with views to the east of the Huon River and about 50% bush. We've always lived in houses built in the 18 and 1900s, which are drafty and difficult to heat. With the purchase of vacant land, we knew we wanted to build something that was easy to heat and cool, so that's what we set about doing. These are the general features that I'll go through now. So our position is a northerly aspect with an L-shaped floor plan. This takes advantage of the bush views to the west and the north and the river to the east. We position the house high enough on the block to get sun all day and all year round, and designed eaves to overhang and reduce solar gain in summer. Being north facing makes the house ideal for solar power, and we have our hot water system set to heat during peak solar times, and that enables us to have a lower cost traditional hot water service, but at no cost to heat the water. We designed the house to be pole frame, to be suspended over the pasture. It also means that we've minimised our concrete use. You can see just there small concrete pods. Concrete has high embedded energy, as we all know. Being over the pasture also means that we had less ground disturbance with earthworks. Our house is bigger than tiny and smaller than average, and it's simple design which enables maximum light and views into the house. We worked really closely with Julian Bunder of JJ Design and Drafting Tasmania to bring our ideas to life and help us incorporate passive house principles. With a footprint of just over 100 square metres, we've built only what we need for the two of us, plus a second bedroom and bathroom for guests. So that's kept the build costs and the ongoing costs much lower than a traditional house. Also, having an open plan in the centre of the L means that we can heat where we need to, the most used spaces all at once. We've got full height cavity sliders, and that also provides maximum light into the house and gives the added bonus of a sense of spaciousness in a small footprint, and that ability to section off the bedrooms and bathrooms to enable just heating that smaller living space. This was a self-build. My husband is a builder. I'm handy on the tools and he's an excellent teacher. So that gave us complete control over all aspects of the build, materials, construction, ultimately leading to lower waste and the ability for us to go over spec where and when we wanted to, and therefore achieve a more energy efficient result than even what the plans had aimed for. Also meant we could order and purchase materials and products in advance, which ultimately saved us money because obviously costs keep going up as time marches on. We made a conscious decision to use as many locally made and sourced products, trades and businesses as possible. So much of our furniture is restored second-hand furniture. That vanity you can see there and the one in the other bathroom is made locally by a family-owned and operated business called Mayhouse Timber in Hobart. They use only Australian materials and minimise waste. They give back to the community by giving away wood shavings and garden stakes made from offcuts and also repurposed into cheese boards. Our floor and cladding are solid Tassie oak, which was all milled locally, and our kitchen cabinetry was designed and manufactured locally. The 5 passive house principles. I'll go through now how our house has worked towards these. We weren't actually going for a passive house certified house, but we're very happy with our end result. And again, working with our building designer was key to this. Super insulated envelope. We were able to insulate more than specified in our plans, which achieved a much higher R rating internally and externally. In the ceiling, under the floor, our attention to detail to make sure there were no gaps or bulges and careful cutting around the wiring and plumbing helped reduce the gaps in both internal and external walls in our insulation. To the left, you can see the flooring system we use. It's called Superfloor, 53mm board consisting of an insulative core that's sandwiched between 2 layers of high-strength superboard technology. It's manufactured using naturally occurring materials and has about 20 to 40% less energy input, making it low carbon emission. It produces around 90% less pollutants compared with traditional cement-based products. It's 100% recyclable and has a low CO2 footprint. For us, a particular advantage as well was that it is moisture resistant, and that gave us the confidence that it could be left exposed to weather for a while, which was important because we were travelling from interstate to build. We've achieved an airtight construction through using brace board all around, internally and externally, and adding a vapor permeable barrier, including under the roof. And you can see us there in the centre photo, making sure that we're taping carefully any breaches in the membrane, so screw holes, etc. In the end, we achieved a blower door test result of 2.2, which we are super pleased with because it compares with about a 15 for the average Australian new build at the moment. High performance glazing and no thermal bridging we achieved through using UPVC double glazed windows, which again wasn't on our original plans. Double glazed, yes, but aluminium. So they were crucial to us achieving our as-built energy rating of 8.1 compared with 6.2 from the original plan. Our heat recovery ventilation system helps control fresh air into the house, taking old air out due to that air tightness of the house. The product we used means that 94% of the heat flowing through the system is recovered inside as it exchanges air out of the building. So that's the key features of our house, and hopefully it shows that it doesn't have to be complicated or expensive, and you can achieve a high-end contemporary home that performs well, saves money, and is extremely lovely to be in. Thank you.